What's going on, YouTube? We're back here with some more Chaos Zero Nightmare. And we are going to be talking about the Great Rift. So your boy, I've been doing terrible so far. I am farming for the decks that are needed, so don't mind my score or anything. I literally got all of this with my second team. My first team literally died within like two, 3 turns. So I'm just trying to get better decks. So I'll probably won't be dropping a video for a while until I get better decks. Then I could show it off and go through a hell run. But in this video, I actually wanted to show what people are at least using, what characters they're using. It does seem like the first side, I think we're gonna see like various teams, which is actually pretty cool and pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a W. But with the second team, I think you're already seeing literally one team comp. I'm actually I want to go to the what? So okay, let's go to the 100. So literally everyone in top 100 is using Mika, Cassius, and Tressa. Okay, damn, that's insane. I feel like they did a good job with the first side because you could see so many different teams, which I think is actually a really good thing and a big W. But the fact that the whole second side is literally the same team comp, I feel like is kind of it kind of sucks, man, because it's kind of saying, yeah, have these characters, have this type of build, and that's it. I feel like it's way more better when there's various team comps and stuff you could use. But it does seem this is what people are using. So yeah, I've actually been seeing people not even have that many shadow reloads. Like they've been having like 2, and you would always think having 3 or 4 of the copy of the main thing you're trying to copy is the way to go. But some people have actually been doing it with a Tressa that has a lot less shadow reloads than normal. And Cassius, the dice trick 2 with upgrade, has been a big main one on this build. So yeah, if you guys got these characters, it seems like Tressa, you don't need the most copies and stuff. As long as you could get the shadow reloads, you're pretty much good. I've also seen people take away 2 of the dagger throws. And yeah, then with Cassius, you keep the heal, the pop-eyed pop-up, you keep most of his cards, you know what I'm saying. Then you try to get copies of Dice Trick with the upgrade on it. So when quest is completed, create 1 quest card. The reason why this is OP, because obviously if you're creating the quest card, it just suits Cassius's kit so much more, because I believe it just gives morale every time. So it's just amazing for Cassius kits. So it's gonna make you and just do a whole lot of damage. And obviously Forbidden Guidance of Futility, I've spoken about this a long time ago. I always feel like it was gonna be good on characters that draw a lot, because it's extra healing. And obviously with Mika over here, Sources of Water, and obviously Tactical Analysis that has the heal, and this is the card you're probably going to see a lot, Glorious Resistance. So it makes you take damage 10%, but it gives you an AP. But the reason why you're going to see people using this a lot is because you want to get heal points. Basically, you get a lot of heal points. Okay, so that's why you're going to be seeing people run Glorious Resistance. One thing that's actually kind of interesting about this, okay, who did I click on? Oh crap. I low-key wanted to find that guy again. Like, to be fair, the second team, the only one that really has probably a hard build to obtain is probably Cassius, right? Because you have to get the start, and he actually got initiation on this, which is actually amazing, right? Oh wait, he has start, he doesn't have choose. Interesting, but he still managed to get high. That's actually really good. But usually you would want the choose, so you could choose the one you want. Draw 1 for 1 turn, that's pretty decent. Discard any number of cards from hand, draw. This is probably a really good one to get as well. But he managed to get the 3 dice tricks. That's probably going to be the hardest part. But you do want the right roll on Popeye, and you do want the right roll on Shuffle as well. And you probably would want a better roll on Devil Dice, but it does seem like you don't have to get that one. Then with Tressa's one seems pretty easy to build. You just need 2 shadow reloads, so you just gotta keep probably like resetting. Oh, then again, he does have this. Bear in mind, you could only get this in the 0 system, I believe. And the reason why this is good, when using attack cards, 1% HP reduction. Remember, healing points count a lot on this one, so healing is what you want to be doing. So taking away from your HP is good, but it also gives you that fixed shield, so it probably helps you stay alive. But yeah, as you can see, like, you probably, you know, Tressa's build's probably a lot more obtainable. It's just about probably getting this gear piece right here, to be fair, with getting that shadow reload on that run. Then with Cassius is, you know, mostly probably about getting the upgrade dice tricks. Then with Mika, I think this is a pretty easy build as well. You just have to get sources of water. Obviously, I don't know if you're going to be able to get this epiphany, but as long as you get the source of water that gives you AP and it costs 0, you're pretty much good. And obviously heals. The 2 water barriers you keep. The blessing of waves you keep, obviously. Then tactical analysis. This is probably going to be the hardest one because it could roll into so many other epiphanies. But if you can get the heal one, then you're probably cooking with your Mika build. Then obviously just go get yourself that glorious resistance as well. And, you know, I think some people probably have deluge, some people probably take it off, but yeah, that's probably up to you. When recover via card, plus 10% ally attack for 1 turn, max 1 stack. That's pretty nice. I have seen a lot of people use this is pretty good as well because it gives you 1 AP and draw 1 at the start of battle. And what was the other one? Is the one that makes a card go from the cost of the card goes to 0. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. Is it called like something protein or something? Yeah, this one right here. Superconductive protein. Yeah, at the start of battle, change the cost of 1 card in your hand to 0 for 1 turn. So I've seen a lot of people run this, and yeah, and I think the first ones are pretty builds are pretty harder to get. You know, getting that repose with AP, then the giant ballista, you know, that's probably not easy. Then obviously getting the good epiphany like on the 0 cost move basic cards, not easy either. So for me, I think the second team's like cards to get are probably not too hard, but the first team, you know what I'm saying, you probably gotta get a bit more thing with it, because it really depends who you're using, right? Oh damn, he's using 1 card. But yeah, I think if you could get the 0, oh, this one has a draw 1 instead of AP, but this one costs 0 and it draws 2. So yeah, man, it's just all really about grinding for builds. I think if you're using Veronica, you do want to get repos, probably like 2 to 3 reposes, give you AP or draw. And if you're going to use Mei Lin with her, you probably want to get, you know, the move basic cards. And if you could get AP on those as well, that would be amazing. But we also see in different teams, like here we've got a Beryl and a free opening founds. Makes sense. Hidden bullet makes sense. This one, when discarding a card, plus 10% damage. I'm guessing Nia helps with that, right? Then Ray with the draw. You know, exhaust. Interesting. So maybe he exhausts, you know, the cards that are not needed, right? Maybe like stroke. I don't know. Probably like barrier as well. Then with, oh, his Dia build ain't even that crazy. Draw 1, discard up to 1. Yeah, create the card. He's got strategic starting point and he's got a rally that gives AP. Interesting. That's actually really interesting. Like this isn't a crazy build, but it might really feel like you have to get like really good builds and farm a lot for this event. I wish there was a feature where you could press play and watch the run. I think that's something they definitely should add, and maybe even Gare as well. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video on this showing what people are using in Great Rift. Myself and I'm still grinding. I'm still trying to get you know, the cards. I don't have move on my Mei Lin. I'm trying to get the AP one. I'm trying to get repose on the Veronica that, you know, at least makes me draw another one or give me AP. And with my Ray, well, my Ray is pretty much done because I use her to have no cards basically. So I have 2 cards on her, and one is the draw card that exhausts. So I literally exhaust her own card, so she basically has 0 deck. And what I'm trying to plan to do is get Giant Ballista on Veronica so she could kill the ads to get extra points, and just keep drawing with repose, and, you know, obviously drawing Mei Lin's cards as well. So You know, I could just go for the kicks, do good damage, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, I'm still grinding. But this is what people are using. Oh damn, we've got a Yuki, Owen, and Ray. Okay. See, I'll be like, damn. Oh, you use this character, then there's goddamn 0 cards on that character. Draw AP. Okay. It's actually interesting to see some of the things that people are using. Then there's my Domos just freaking failing. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. I just wanted to, you know, go over the merit ranking, show you guys what you know, what teams they're using. I'm still grinding, so once I'm done grinding, I'll probably have my own guides coming out on this. But you probably could see the typical team I'm gonna use. I want to use these characters. Then I think later on in the Great Rift, I'll try to use other characters to see what I could do with it. It's just like, I think with the first team, you could probably be a bit more, you know, expressive. Second team, on the other hand, it just seems like this is just the best thing to go for. But that's going to be it for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, run it up. I know it wasn't anything crazy, but I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.